Welcome back for our final session. I always hate to see the final session come because we still have so much we want to talk about, so much to cover. I have Barbara Thompson with me. She's my guest for these last two sessions. She's the president of the Vermont Valley Rotary Club, and she had so much information. Now, we ran out of time while we were talking about one of the events that we have to raise funds for Rotary so that Rotary can continue to do all the work they do in our community. I'm going to say 99% in our community. They also do some things outside of the community as well. But the funds that they raise here, I think almost all of it is used right in our community, especially for the wheelchair ramps and all the other things she talked about, whether it's helping with the backpacks for students or grants for teachers or anything else. And then the random acts of kindness, just on and on and on, and so many things. But let's talk about the cash extravaganza.
Okay.
The cash extravaganza is where you can win $10,000, and if you buy your ticket before September 15th, you get an extra $1,000.
Right.
So I'm going to win $11,000 this year if my ticket is selected. So what can I say? Okay, tell us more about that. What are some of the other things for this?
So for the $75 raffle ticket, you get obviously entered into the $10,000 grand prize. Okay. With additional, we usually have 40 to 50 additional other prizes that are also drawn off those same tickets. That ticket admits 2 adults to our function, which is October 21st, a Sunday afternoon, 2 to 5. And we only sell 400 tickets. So your odds are better with us than at the casino.
Absolutely. You can't beat that.
We do offer a prime rib buffet. That is an additional $25 per person. So
and that is not tax deductible.
That is not tax deductible.
But the $75
is.
Okay.
Okay. In addition to all those prizes that we have, we do a silent auction. We do a 50-50. We have a photo booth, and we always have fun. So if you need a ticket, you can contact any Rotarian, or you can contact me at my phone number, and 775-764-061, and I'll be glad to deliver to you.
Give that phone number again. I think there was one number left off.
Okay, it's on the screen right now, 775-764-0681.
There you go.
Okay. So that's pretty much our buy your ticket before the 15th of September, so you get that extra $1,000 bonus.
Absolutely. You don't want to forget that.
Sure.
And it's going to be at the...
Oh, it's at the Pahrump Nugget. I'm sorry.
At the Pahrump Nugget. And it's on Sunday, October 21st?
Correct.
Okay.
2 to 5.
2 to 5. Be there. As we used to say, be there or be square.
Sure.
We want you to be there. So get your ticket, contact Barbara, or contact any Rotarian, and they'll get you a ticket. And again, try to do it before the 15th. If you do it after the 15th, you only win $10,000 instead of 11.
You're right.
Hey, still a great deal with only 400 tickets being sold.
So I want to also talk to those golfers out there.
Yes.
The Infinity Hospice Foundation is sponsoring a golf tournament that is going to benefit Pahrump Valley Rotary wheelchair ramps.
Okay.
So that's going to be held on Friday, October the 19th. We are now looking for golfers and sponsors. If you'd like to sponsor a hole or donate a raffle prize, whatever. Those are all things that are going to be fun things to do. You can also contact me or Infinity about joining that group. We're looking for 80 golfers. It's going to be at Mountain Falls, and it's going to start early in the morning, so it will be nice out.
Yes, yes.
And you can register online at www.infinitytournament.com. So that is, we're looking for people to sign up to be our golfers.
And this is on the Friday before the Cash Extravaganza?
It is.
Okay, so...
We didn't pick the date.
Okay, a lot going on that weekend.
Yes.
What is... You gave the registration. How much is the registration for that?
I believe it is $100.
Okay.
Oh yeah, individual offers 100. If you have a foursome, you can play for 300.
Ah.
So that's get a couple buddies with you or 3 buddies, and you can save $100. So.
And what does that registration include?
You get a polo shirt, a tournament bag, breakfast and lunch.
Breakfast and lunch is worth that.
Absolutely, pretty good deal, huh? We need to have the registrations in by the 5th of October, hopefully, so don't wait till the last minute. There will be a silent auction at this event as well. And so, go to the www.infinitytournament.com.
All right. Okay. I want to say something else, too, about the Fall Festival. You also participate in the Fall Festival.
We do. The Fall Festival is probably our second biggest fundraiser of the year
great.
after
Okay.
the Extravaganza. So we have been the premier beer seller for the last few years, but the Chamber has decided to keep the beer this year, and that's their prerogative. So we will have a booth there, and we will be selling Bloody Marys, margaritas, nachos, and chili Fritos. So stop by our booth, say hi, and if you're out looking for a Rotary ticket for Extravaganza, we'll be there with those too. So
now also, there's another booth you'll have, and what is the other booth?
we do. We have a group called Interact. That is a high school group that we sponsor. And they have a lemonade stand that they man and take care of. They do all the work, they do all the setup, they do everything for that lemonade booth, and then they reap the benefits for their club out of that. So,
and that's the booth I work at.
So we have, our kids are great. I think we have about 40 interactors this year. That's a big club. They'll be out there, and that'll be their first major event this year. They also do some running of the booster snack bar at the football games and things like that. So, and they come out and help Rotary. They will help us set up for Extravaganza. They will help us throughout the different things that we need them to do. So they're very good kids. This is our way of teaching to instill in our young people the importance of giving back to your community. Last year they donated to a clean water straw project, and they had held a car wash here in town, probably got the best weekend in the world to do a car wash because it had rained and everybody's car was filthy. And so they made $1,000 and they donated it to their water project. So that was a great thing for them to do.
Okay. There's also some training that you do with young people and they participate in Interact. What is that training, and how would a student get involved in Interact?
Okay, first of all, you can get involved with Interact. They meet on Thursdays at the high school in room 233 at 2:15 in the afternoon. Mrs. Cunningham is their advisor for the school, and we have a couple of Rotarians, Nancy Thompson and Janet Ufel, that are Rotary participants with that. And we also have through Interact, we do a thing called RYLA, which is Rotary Youth Leadership Action. And that is a weekend that we send juniors and seniors to a camp in Lake Arrowhead. And they learn so much. And Rotarians are the people that take care of that camp and lead those kids and teach them. And they come back with a whole different attitude about things. So That's a great opportunity for our high school kids. We also have a group, another one called TLC. It's called Teen Leadership Council, and it's for junior high students. And our club sends 2 to TLC, and we send 4 to RILA every year.
Where do the other students for RILA come from?
They are usually, if they're not interactors, we have an ability to, if somebody has somebody to go. I sent my grandson last year. That was really fun for me, and it was really fun for him. He came back with a whole different attitude, and he's wanting to go be a senior counselor this year.
Okay, but they come from a lot of different clubs, right? From all
right.
over.
Oh yeah. There's all over southern Nevada and the high desert part of California. Those kids all come from those areas, and they all meet up in Lake Arrowhead, and usually about 300 to 350 kids.
Yep.
So
everybody that I've heard talk about RILA or talk about Interact, these are people that work with kids, and they love this.
Right.
And they just talk about it over and over and over. So I would encourage anybody that wants to work with kids, want to do something for Interact, either support them or have students sign up and be part of it, as I think that's just so important.
It's wonderful. It's a wonderful opportunity for kids to go.
To get our kids interested in giving back is so important.
Right.
Because some kids, if they grow up and don't understand, always taking instead of giving back, that's not somebody we really want in our society.
Right.
But so Interact kids, these are kids that are going to be our leaders in our country in the future. So I say we've got to applaud this, and we've got to applaud the kids, but we've got to also applaud the Rotarians that make all of this happen. And they can't make it happen without your support. So continue to support everything that you know Rotary is doing. Be sure to call Barbara if you have any questions about Rotary. If you'd like to be a part of it or just like to come to a meeting, understand more about it, I want to give you a number one more time.
My number is 775-764-0681. You can also get us, we have a Facebook page at Pahrump Valley Rotary, and we have a website at pvrotaryclub.org.
And that's our show. Thank you and good night.